poorly worded question, but is it good to say no to volunteering sometimes? When will you know if your spouse doesn't tell you? So if I'm doing too much outside of the home, like volunteering or work, whatever else like that, how do I know, or how would another guy know that it's too much, especially if you're not communicating it?
Ooh, well, that would be on him to figure out if the spouse isn't communicating it. I guess like if you're not connected and you're kind of falling apart, it's a pretty good sign that something's not right.
Yeah, I would say if your spouse doesn't tell you, then there's already something wrong, that you're not communicating properly.
Yeah.
Or that she's not communicating properly. But then to ask. Right? You can ask, like.
Yeah, you can ask, but if she's not telling you,
I'm assuming
there's a good chance she won't say, even if you ask.
Really? I guess.
Yeah, because if she dares to be honest, then she would already be honest.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, if you're falling away, like separating from each other emotionally, and not connected, and not in tune with each other, then
it's gonna happen quick.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you deal with cheating?
That's a loaded question. Oh, so many ways. I would say in the beginning, I shut down. I didn't know what I was dealing with. I think one thing that I had to really work on was not shoving things down in a way. So that's what I did initially. I just went numb.
Which you would have been doing for a long time.
For any situation, yeah. And then once we really started getting counseling and I started learning the effects of being cheated on, then anger. A lot of anger.
I remember.
A lot of anger.
It's not actually that funny, but
yeah, it was very painful. A lot of anger, and then slowly like opening up. So anger isn't a bad thing, and like learning that it was okay. I definitely like acted out in anger, which would be wrong. I think I hit you once. I did hit you once. It was around that time that I started daring to like really tell you what I was feeling. And then like as time went on, I think anger was always involved. Anger, hurt, pain, and then like just feeling like I just really didn't matter to you. But then how did I deal with it? Talk to people, counseling, process it, get it out, give myself time to think and process and process and process. And like just there's like kind of a loop where like it's almost like grieving, I would say. Like there's 5 stages to grieving. Initial is like denial, and then it's anger, and then it's sad, or like sad, then depressed, and then hopefully you come out stronger on the other end.
I'm Googling that right now, but okay, so you had that. What about what did counseling do, or how did you end up forgiving? How did you move on?
I think understanding that it was like just like a grieving process really helped. So I let myself just go through that process. A lot of it, a good chunk of it on my own, and then counseling was also part of the processing and just helped me not feel crazy, like I was crazy. And then attached to counseling was like a 12-step program to heal. And then freedom session really helped work through. That was almost more things from my childhood that helped work through. I felt like I actually had processed and dealt with a lot of the effects of cheating before then. Because we had just an incredible counselor.
Shout out Dave Curry.
Yeah, for sure. Which, if you are getting counseling and it's not the right fit, like, find someone else.
And how do you know? Because sometimes the guy or the girl will say it's not the right fit because they don't like hearing the truth. Because like I've heard a lot of counselors not like Curry for that reason. Because he will call you, shoot you straight.
I guess that's like, you have to know that for yourself. You'll know that yourself.
Yeah.
So this is like advice for someone who actually really does want to change.
Yeah. What made you want to change? So I remember, like I've talked about it before on the podcast, where you said to me, deal with the pain of your childhood, or deal with the pain of not being married. You can't have both. What was your motivator? Why did you keep going?
I love you. And that can sound like really crazy, but love isn't just something that you can just turn a switch. You can't just like, oh, like you get cheated on and like, okay, love is gone. Done. There's way too much processing involved with that to just cut the cord then and there. Like, it's impossible.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed that episode and were blessed by it, would you be willing to support the show? That would help a lot in creating more content, improving the quality of the content, putting the production value, getting more guests on, and me being able to spend more time and energy towards it. So if you're interested in doing that, you can click up here and it'll take you to a support page. But you can also subscribe to the podcast by clicking over here and doing that. Thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one.